Hello there, I'm Angela from artorai.com. I've been on the lookout for a new mini die cutting machine for a good while now. I did buy one from Temu because the last one I got from Temu was great. It was one of the best I've ever used, to be honest. It was a little craft buddy. So what I thought I would do was try another one from Temu, thinking I can't go wrong, right? So this is another craft buddy. Unfortunately, this didn't work out very well. It's got a folding handle, which I like because I have limited space in my craft room, but it's a bit loose and it's quite hard to turn and it doesn't cut very well at all. It needs a shim to go through. So I was disappointed with that. So the next one I tried was this one from Stampin Up, because this also folds away. Because I love Stampin Up products. I always have. I have a lot of them, but I was so disappointed with this. Unbelievably disappointed. Because I can't get the plates to grab the card. No matter what I do, it just wouldn't go through. It was a bit of a nightmare. So I had a look online and I tried every single tip out there. But to be honest, you shouldn't have to go looking online on how to use something that already comes with instructions. So the instructions didn't work, none of the tips worked, I had to use a shim and it was just ridiculous. So it's not fit for purpose in my opinion. Only some people seem to have the problem with this. I don't know if everyone does, but I wasn't happy with it and I've been trying to return it now for a couple of weeks and I am having issues. I haven't heard anything back from Stampin' Up about returning it, because technically it's being used, because I managed to use it a few times, but it was extremely difficult and I have arthritis and it was very hard to use. And something like this, that's not fit for purpose in my opinion. I don't want to have to pay for it and I don't want to have to struggle to use it. I mean, die cutting machines should just work out of the box in my opinion. So I'm hopefully going to get my money back on that. I shall keep you updated on that because I am very, very disappointed in it. Right, so what I did is I went shopping on scrapbook.com and I came across this. Before I show you that, I'll show you what else I picked up. A couple of new Distress Oxides, because I don't have the full set of Distress Oxides. Actually, I might already have that one. Never mind. If you already have that one, I'll put it for sale on my site at a reduced price. But I wanted these ripe persimmon, scorched timber, ground espresso. Don't know where I'm going to put them because my ink drawer is full. So on scrapbook.com I came across this. It is Spellbinders scrapbook.com Platinum Scout die cutting and embossing machine, and this came as a bundle, so you get the little magic mat with it. You're supposed to get a few other things with it as well, so I will have a look to see if I did get the right one. Promises maximum power in a compact size, largest platform among compact machines, exceptional stability from fall down doors, includes versatile 3.5 by 9 inch plate system, cut, emboss, create. Okay, so here we go. Right, I had a bit of a problem with my phone there. I think I need a bit of a better camera setup. Right, so, there are the plates, and you get some little dies with it. So I shall see how those... and a little embossing folder as well. That must have been included in the bundle, but like I say, we'll have a look. I'm assuming that's for the handle. I got the rose pink one because it is just adorable. It looks very similar to the Stampin' Up one actually. Right, that's really pretty, and I think it will fit into the little space that I have for my mini die cutting machine. So what is that for? Is that for this handle in case it comes off or something? Oh well, I guess I should probably read the instructions first. But it comes down like that. That is so adorable. It's really cute. I like that. And it seems to be a bit quite solid there because the Stampin' Up one slides around quite a bit. Okay, what do we have here? So I don't make a lot of, in fact I don't make any slimline cards. I don't think I ever have, but I suppose this would do if you wanted a strip of embossed card down the middle of your card or whatever, or if you want to make a slimline card. I'm going to be trying these out. So this is a shim. So there might be some occasions where you do need a shim. Embossing mat. Now that's handy. I didn't realise it came with that. That's very handy. And what do we have here? Adapter plate D. This is not a cutting surface. That's a cutting plate. So you get 2 cutting plates, which is normal. Right, and then you have the platform top. It's such a shame, isn't it, that you know that the cutting plates are going to get absolutely wrecked, which it is normal, but it's a shame, like I said. So you have the platform base. That's for that's when you want to emboss, I think. So platform top, cutting plate, paper cardstock, and then cutting die. Right. So platform base. Yes, you do need the platform top. Cutting plate. One cutting plate. Cutting plate C. Right. So we have these dies. I'm going to put just one of them on. See how well it cuts. Cute little flowers there. I really like those. So I'm going to put this through, and you need to put the other cutting plate on the top. Let me see if I have that right. Oh, well, that's gripped that straight away. It's still a bit slippy, but it's got a lot of pressure there. I'm just going to put it through once to see how that works. This is 200 GSM cardstock, and that seems to have worked nicely. Maybe I needed a little bit more pressure there. But like I say, this is 200 GSM cardstock. I'll try that again, and I'll put it through a couple of times because it is fairly thick card. But at least it gripped the plates, whereas the Stampin' Up one just did not. I was on for hours. In fact, I was on for about a full day trying to look into it and get it all right. This one doesn't really stick as well as I would have liked, but never mind, I can grip it. Does that cut through better? It seems to have. It seems to be quite an intricate die, but yeah, that's definitely cut through better. So that's good that I didn't need the shim. I just needed to put it through a couple of times. That's perfect. I'm not bothered about that in the least. Oh, and there goes my cutting plate. So you've got 2 cutting plates. So what I would do is just swap them round every now and again. So use one, make sure you use all of it. You can turn it over and use that side. You can do the same with that one. Just get the most out of them that you can. They do not last forever at all. Right, so that's the die cutting. I'm very, very pleased with that actually. That cut nicely. So what do we do to build an embossing folder? So we need the platform base, platform top, standard embossing folder, and a cutting plate. Okay, I'm just going to use the same piece of card. So platform base, that's A, platform top, which is B, the embossing folder, which is here. Oh, and that fits just nicely. Lovely. Fits perfectly actually. And then the cutting plate. So let's have a go at this. I hope this turns out okay. And this is a standard embossing folder. Is that a 3D one or just a standard? Oh, we'll soon find out. I wonder if this is a 3D embossing folder. Then it seems to be. Right. So I'm looking for 3D embossing folder, platform base, embossing folder and adapter plate. Okay, so we've got platform base A, a 3D embossing folder and adapter plate D. And that's all that seems to go on there like that. Should have checked that to begin with. Aha, now that is going through lovely. Oh, I should have spritzed the card really, because this is going through with quite a bit of pressure. Oh, wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest, even though I didn't spritz it, I can't see any cracks in the card at all. Oh, do you know, I'm really pleased with this. That is absolutely brilliant. So I'm assuming that the embossing mat is for when you want to emboss using your dies. I do have a video on that, which I'll link to it. I'm not going to try this at the moment, because I want to look into it a little bit more, maybe have a look at some tutorials and things like that. But I am absolutely over the moon with this. I really do like it, and it is much better than the Stampin' Up one or the Temu one, which I suppose I should have expected. But it also comes, the bundle also comes with this magic mat, which you can use in place of the cutting plate. So let's give that a quick go as well. I was just looking at the instructions there. Apparently if it gets warped, that's not a magnetic mat, it's just a magic mat. Apparently if it gets warped, you can use heat to get it back into shape, but I don't know. So I'm going to use this as the cutting plate one, if that makes sense. So platform base, platform top, cutting plate or magic mat in this case. There we go, and I'll use the same doodah. And then a cutting plate on the top. So yeah, the magic mat is used in place of the bottom cutting plate. Ow. So I'm going to go through there like that, and then back again, because it doesn't feel as though there's as much pressure with that magic mat. I'm not sure if I'm imagining it, but oh, that's cut through fine. Yeah. Whoops, hang on. Yeah, that has cut through nicely. Just as, in fact, it seemed to cut through better than the first one. So absolutely over the moon. No problems with this at all. I will definitely be keeping this. Very pleased with it. I don't often buy Spellbinders tools and things like that. I do tend to stick to what's cheapest, but sometimes you get what you pay for, and this has just proven that you get what you pay for. I'm particularly pleased with the embossing, little mini embossing folder. I don't have a lot of sort of slimline embossing folders, but I don't know, I might get some more just so I can use it with this, because with the craft buddy I got from Temu, you can't emboss with it. It's literally just for dies, but obviously with this having fold down sides, you can put embossing folders through. So yeah, really pleased with that. So I'm going to keep all of these together, and I'm just going to quickly see if this is going to fit in the same place where I normally keep it. Looks like you're going by the by. Oh yes, perfect. It fits perfectly. Make sure these can fit there as well. Yeah, they do stick out a bit, but nothing too bad. So there we go. Just a little, not a tutorial exactly, but just a little craft haul to showcase the new I'm saying it's new to me, a Spellbinders die cutting machine bundle. It is the bundle. If I can find it again, I will leave a link to it in the description. I'm not sure how much money you save, and I didn't really check, to be honest. I suppose I should have. But anyway, I'm really over the moon with it. I think it's great, and these are cut out really nicely. Just had to put it through a couple of times, and that embossing folder is beautiful. Butterflies and flowers, just gorgeous. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful, and I really appreciate your subscription, commenting, sharing, anything, any interaction is really welcome. So thank you again and have a great day. Bye bye now.